What's yapping YouTube? Fuck was out here, and I'm back with another video, but this is gonna be a little different video. I'll probably make 2 different videos and upload 2 different videos today, but this video is completely different from what I was gonna originally make. So that video I was gonna originally make is gonna be made after this video. But anyways, this video is gonna be about the fucking Supreme Court justice passing the freaking, you know, the concealed carry law inside of New York. You know, they finally just struck that shit down. I've been saying this for so long. My thing is this, right? So, just in case I'm not from New York. In New York, we're not allowed to carry guns, purchase guns. I'm gonna say the city part. The city part, we can't really do any of that. Getting guns is like the hardest thing you could do in New York. The way you could get a gun before they just passed this was you would have to go to the police officers and tell them, you have to prove that you're in danger, that your life is in danger in order for you to get a gun. My thing is this though, if somebody is plotting on you and you know it, and they plotting and they're an elite killer, whatever you want to call them, bro, and they kill you, but you can't, I mean, I said they kill you, but you know, they terrorize you or whatever they want to do, they mess with your family, and the police feel like, oh, that's not good enough, they can still say no. And that's not a part of the Constitution. The Constitution says we have the right to bear arms against militias, you know, stuff like that. We can make our own militias and stuff. It's not supposed to be for no riots to overthrow the government, but it's just in case the government was to try to attack us, we have the right to defend ourselves. That's what the whole freaking thing is. So it's been 108 years since the first ban of the handguns and the AR stuff been passed, about like you can't do it. It's been 108 years since then, and that's just bananas. But I'm happy today. What is it? June 24th, June 23rd. My bad. June 23rd is when they passed it. I just woke up, not just now, but I woke up a few hours ago. Scrolled on YouTube. I saw it on YouTube first, and then I saw it on Twitter, so I know it's real. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I agree with this. You know, okay, news, YouTubers, whoever you want to call it, everybody jokes that New York City is like Gotham City, right? Gotham isn't good. Gotham isn't good at all, my nigga. Like, it's violence on every single corner, every single building. It's violence everywhere. I'm not talking about that's New York. I'm not saying that's New York, but that's what they was calling New York though. They was calling them what? Gotham City. And since y'all want to do that, the news, I'm gonna use that against y'all. Y'all know it's violent as hell out here. Citizens getting shot at, citizens getting robbed, regular citizens, it was a mass shooting on a freaking train. A mass shooting on a train. Imagine if the freaking citizens was able to carry their gun on a train. You think a motherfucker would have been able to injure 18 people or 19 people, I believe it was, on a train before somebody shot back? Man, I've been saying this. People say, oh, the problem with guns, adding more guns will not solve gun violence. Listen, adding guns may not stop gun violence, but it's gonna slow that shit down. Completely. I feel like it's definitely gonna be slowed down, man. Like I said, innocent civilians are being robbed and freaking being shot at and being targeted. So if every gangster, killer, whoever you want to call them, every gangster knew, I'm not gonna say gangster, every dickhead with a gun knew that a smart person with a gun also might have a gun, they're not gonna want to run up and get done up. Think about it. Who the fuck would want to run up and get done up, man? Nigga, like, yeah, you can play as stupid as you want, but if you know everybody's in the same player field as you and we all got the same guns as you or even better guns because we're not felons and we could get actually better guns because we are law-abiding citizens, bro, we are the win. We got the uppercase, and we could do the, hopefully they pass a stand your ground state, you know, how you, like, if somebody wants to run up and they get done up, you could shoot that motherfucker for even playing with you with that gun and then call the police like, yo, officer, I just had to kill somebody because they ran up and got done up. You feel me? Like, that's simple. When I say run up and done up, I mean, like, you know, that's like a saying in New York. I don't know, like I said, y'all might not know. Don't mind my shirt. This shirt big as hell. But, you know, run up, get done up means like you run up with your gun and you gonna get done, meaning somebody retaliated back. Like, you should never did that. That's why it's like I don't really know how to explain it, but that's basically what it is. You ran up and it didn't turn out good for you. You ran up and got done up. You feel me? That's a little saying right there. But yeah, they finally passed this, and I'm just I'm just very excited because, like I said, I feel like crime and violence and all that is gonna slow down. Not inside of the most populated gang area. I'm not talking about the gangs. We know the gangs are the motherfuckers killing shit. I'm not saying no gang, no names and shit. So I'm not snitching. But if y'all wanna call me a snitch, then call it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the streets. Anyway though, man, we all know that it's the gangs that's really doing the killing and shooting up innocents and shit. Cause the citizens don't have the guns. It's these dickheads getting illegal guns from different places. See, I was about to snitch right there. I was about to snitch and say a state where y'all getting y'all guns from. But I ain't gonna do that though. Like I said, I'm just happy. I felt like, if I'm being honest, upstate New York, they was able to get guns. I don't know how they was doing it, but they was able to get guns. AR guns, like assault rifles, handguns, all this. But in the city, they was not allowing it. And I'm not trying to make it a race thing, but if you think about upstate New York is more freaking, I'm gonna say it's less poverty than it is in the city. You know, that's where all the suburbans are, not the freaking cars. I'm talking about like suburbans as in the people, you know. And in the city is where you got the hoods, you know, the hoods that's struggling, poverty are owned. You know, it's just a lot of stuff going on over here. You know, listen. In no way, shape, or form am I saying that it's not a reason why gun violence is going on. At the end of the day though, you can't just be going out here shooting people, robbing people just because you feel like you have a gun. Like, it doesn't make sense. Oh, actually, if y'all want a good example of run up, get done up, it was an Atlanta shooting. I'm a clip it in here. I mean, I hope I could. That was graphic as hell, but dude ran up and got done up, you know? So, like I said, I'm happy this finally passed. New York getting our guns. I want one of y'all to run up on me being a dickhead. Please do it, because we gonna be ready for y'all. Like, all the nonsense that's going on inside this city, I feel like it's definitely about to get calmed down. The police not gonna have to really do that much work, because y'all can't stop the criminals. The people with the civilians with the guns who gotta protect themselves, they gonna be getting the criminals off the street better than y'all could. You know, just like that. Do I feel like violence is gonna stop completely? No. Like I said, no, because citizens are gonna start standing up for themselves. You know how many families about to go outside like, yo, we going to the range, get our aim up, get all this stuff. It's about to be some professional killers out here. And legally professional killers. While y'all felons is gonna be at the y'all gonna be the underhand now. Y'all know y'all gonna be the underdogs. Because like I said, legal guns means we get to buy whatever legal guns look good. We could buy modifications most likely. And now that this law passed, some people are gonna be making their own guns. You know, it's illegal if you're doing it, selling without a permit and all that. But some people, I know some people for sure is gonna start selling guns illegally, cause you can make guns legally. Shit, I'm thinking about maybe I'll get a 3D printer and make my own shit legally. You know, cause that's not breaking the law. You know. So I say y'all can look into that. Let me move this back again, my fault. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for this topic. Like I said, they passed it. The Supreme Court passed it today on June 23rd. This is history right here. Like, this is gonna be in textbooks. Like I said, the last time, or the time that they even touched that law where you couldn't really get a gun, period, was 108 years ago. So even though I felt like the Supreme Court was packed, but when Donald Trump came into office, I truly think y'all just blessed. I ain't never gonna doubt y'all again, except for when y'all do this Roe v. that Roe v. Wade stuff, cause it's a woman's body, it's her choice. I'm an advocate for that. Like, I feel like you can't tell me what to put in my body, from the jabs. You can't tell me I can't have an abortion. Like, it's my body, you know. Like, I definitely agree with females with that, and they're the ones that go through the changes and stuff. But that's a whole different topic, you know. Like I said, that's a whole different topic. I'm definitely not ruling with that one. But for this gun stuff, I'm gonna stick to the gun safety laws. Thank you, Lord. I know y'all probably hear the fire trucks. They probably celebrating right now too, cause you know we out here. It's lit out here, you know. So I'm gonna see you on the next video though. Y'all boys and girls be safe out here. Fuck with Zai out. You gotta fuck with Zai.